All right, and we are back. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's an honor to sit down again with my friend from down under, Tom Nicolson. Mate, welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, mate. It's an honor. Honor to
Oh,
be back.
yeah, man, I can't wait. I told you before, dude, we're gonna do many of these, bro. Like, let's go. But
Exactly right.
listen, it's an honor to be here to do this. It's an honor to have you back on. It's always good to see you, my friend. And just a little quick recap: when we first sat down, as always, when I first had my friends on, it's all the introductory, how you got into it from growing up to professional cyclist to road racing. So I figured on this one, me and you gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about your 2025 season recap,
Yeah.
how difficult it is in the ins and outs of course sponsorships, which I like to call friendships. I feel like the
Yeah.
word sponsorship is one of those negative words kind of in a way, right? When you talk about it, you're like, I gotta go see sponsorship, you kind of cringe on the inside a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like the word friendship. So yeah, man. So before we get into the 2025 season, man, since the last time we sit down, Tom, what's been going on?
I think last time we sat down, I just finished Phillip Island, so
Mhm.
round five, I think. So I had two to go, and they went they went not bad, pretty good. I'm happy with it. So yeah, I finished the season on a high. So yeah,
Love it, man. I love it. It's always good to finish the season on a high because you carry that momentum obviously into your next season, which is
yeah,
proper mega, right? Let's go, dude. I'm proud of
yeah,
you, Tom. I really am. I know that the dedication you put in this season, all of them, but in the hard work you put in, all the hours, the training, the sacrifices you make, hanging out with the mates and all this because I got to train and everything that goes into it.
yeah,
I'm proud of your 2025 season, even though you might not finish where you wanted to finish, but bro, mega job. Super proud of you,
yeah.
mate.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's go. Let's go, man. So, yeah, man, it's kind of weird to say 2025 is already over, right? Come and gone
Yeah, I
just
know.
so fast. It's crazy.
It felt
So,
like like not long ago. We're in the middle of the year, and then bang, it's done.
it always happens when you're having fun, right? It's time
Exactly
just
right.
goes by so fast. So yeah, so let's mean you get into the whole 2025 season, man. Let's start from round one for those that didn't get a chance to listen to our first podcast. So just go ahead and tell everybody real quick of obviously Tom, his name is Tom, everybody, but tell them who you are from Australia, the series you race in, and in the bike you're on.
Right, my name's Tom Nicolson. I'm from Australia. I race in the Supersport 300 category in ASBK, so the Australian Superbike Championship.
I love it, man. I love it. ASBK. I love the
Yeah,
championship. There's so many legends that come out from down under, right? A good buddy of mine, Shane Maggs. Actually, I need to put y'all two in contact. He's from Australia. He's out here racing in
yeah,
Moto America. So, do you know
yep.
Shane?
I think I've seen him on Facebook. I reckon.
All
Yeah,
right. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna set up a thing where me and you and him can sit down and do a three-way video chat. We can
yeah,
I'll
yep,
introduce y'all two together, and then he could tell you his journey. You can go back and listen to the podcast. He tells it on there, but his trials and tribulations getting over here and in racing and all that stuff. So it'd be good,
yeah, yeah. I'd love to hear it.
yeah. Well, I'll make that
Yeah,
happen, mate, for sure. I'll
yeah.
make that happen. So,
Thank
and
you.
he said that I had another good buddy of mine, 64 Degree Racing. Big shout out, big plug to my man Tate at 64. He's from Australia. We were talking about Australia football, and their team was, let me think about this, the Pies.
Yeah, yeah,
I got that right. The Pies. Let's go.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So,
You did. Yeah.
is that something you watch too as well?
Oh, not really. No, I don't know. I sort of stopped watching it when I was a kid, and I'm just pretty much all into anything racing. But
I
yeah,
love
I watch it a little bit, but not much.
it. So, not a fan of the Pies then, huh?
Well, not really. Like I'll watch them, but yeah, I don't really barrack for anyone. I just
I love it, man. I just had to pick your brain
yeah,
because yeah, the Pies.
yeah,
Well, let's go
yeah,
Pies, right? Uh,
yeah,
but anyway, man, let's run it back. 2025, man. Let's start from the beginning of the seasons. How many rounds do you guys race in your championship?
yeah. So we race the 300s race 7 rounds, and everyone else does. Well, the superbikes do 8. So we started round one, Phillip Island with World Superbikes. And then round two, Sydney, round three. round 3 and 4 are back-to-back Queensland rounds, and then Queensland, and then it goes back to Sydney, so New South Wales, the Bend, and then Goulburn, and then the Bend, I think. So yeah, but yeah, round 1 was pretty good. It started off. I just got my bike set up by someone that sets me bikes up, and pretty much just come out of the box and just went bang. So, which was a good start for the season. But yeah, pretty
Good
good.
feeling. Yeah, it's always a good feeling. Obviously, get on a bike and get out there and have an immediate good feeling with it right off the bat. Like
Yeah,
a great base setup. You're like, oh man, this feels
yeah,
good. Obviously, there's always improvement, right? This is racing.
exactly right.
Excuse me, I had to mute my mic.
That's all right.
I'm trying to get over this cold, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, beautiful tracks over there in Australia. Obviously, the main one is Phillip Island. Of course, I watch them at the bins. I
yeah,
stay on YouTube because that's the only place I can really watch ASBK because it's
really, yeah,
not on television, and they don't have their own app that I can pay and subscribe to, like Moto America and
yeah. No,
MotoGP
they
and all
don't.
that,
Yeah,
right? So, ASBK, if you're listening, you guys need to get y'all an app, man, for sure.
yeah.
I would definitely
They
subscribe.
definitely do.
Yeah, man, it
Definitely
is.
do.
So, your first round going into it, the bike felt great. Proper mega
Yeah,
weekend for you.
it felt pretty good. Like up until this year, I'd never really qualified on the first 2 rows, and I just come out and just went bang, and I was like, this is going to be a good year. And then in the first race, I actually fought for the podium, which was I'd never been there in that position before, so in ASBK anyway. So, and then we just kept going the whole way through the season, which was pretty good.
I love it, man. I love it. And again, we said this earlier, the season goes by so fast. So obviously we're fast approaching. I can't even believe I want to say this, the middle of December almost, which again is absolutely crazy. Santa Claus is getting ready to come, right? And all that stuff. So, 2026, man, are you staying with the same team, same class?
Yeah, same class. I've just got a 600 actually, so I'll be training on that. I'll be getting that ready to race and everything. But yeah, I'm still going to be on the 300 because I personally think I've got a lot left to learn on them because you can be fast, but you've also got to tick all the boxes, and I want to tick all the boxes before I step onto a 600. So yeah,
I love it, man. So what 600 did you get to train on?
I got a Kawasaki 600.
Of course, right? He's got the
I
shirt
love
on. Kawasaki.
So yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So yeah, I got the Riley Simmons. Actually, one of my mates lent it to me. He said, "Have it for as long as you need." So I'll get that race ready. I'll do a few races on that and see how we go.
Dude, yeah. I think you're gonna gel with it right away, no problem. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit of a jump. The power's different. The bike's heavier, so everything's gonna change. Break in, turn in, all that stuff. But Tom, you're gonna jump on that thing and be like ripping it right off the street.
I hope so. Yeah,
100%. So, when's the first time you're gonna ride it?
After Christmas, I'm waiting to obviously get rid of the off season, get it all over and done with, all Christmas, New Year, and then jump straight in. I think my first ride back's New Year's Day, so straight back into it.
Love it.
Yeah.
It gives you extra motivation and something to look forward to right after Christmas,
Yeah, exactly right.
And it keeps you focused in between the chapters. Mom, I can't eat that slice of pie. I just can't do it. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go train. We talking about season's right around the corner. It's the dedication, and that's what I love. Right, you got to have that selflessness. I figure. I always say motorcycle racers, they're very selfless. What I mean by that is you focus on one thing: improving, training, getting faster, better on the bike. Everything else outside of that, it's whatever, right? So it's that selflessness and that drive that's and determination that's amazing to see, man. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, let's go, dude. I'm excited. 600, boy, I can't wait. You're gonna have to shoot me a text when you get off of it and be like, mate, blah 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 blah. I can't wait to hear all about it. Yeah.
No, I definitely will. Yeah.
I love it, man. So approaching 2026, man, obviously you're coming off a good year, chasing podiums and running at the front, which you never realized you'd be, but look at you go, boy, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly right.
coming into 2026, is your expectations of yourself going to change any at all?
Yeah, so coming into 2026, I'm working with a new two blokes. They're going to do all my suspension work, and they're going to obviously sort of be a crew chief for our team. So I'll come in and say the bike's doing this, and they'll say, righto, let's put more rebound into it, all that kind of stuff. So, and I've seen them work in the past, and they got a few of the lads pretty moving. So I'm pretty keen about that. So hopefully I'll be running up the front and fighting for podiums again.
No, you will be running up front,
Yeah,
fighting, not
exactly
fighting for
right.
podiums. People are going to be trying to catch you this season is what it is in
Yeah,
2026, right? So yeah, it's always it's exciting. You know, you're coming into your second season off the first good season you had. You get new people working with you as far as suspension, and when you have people like that around you, Tom, it's going to be a little bit different because now you got people with you where you can just come in and it's not just you and your dad, right? You can be like, yeah, the bike's
yeah,
doing this, and in this corner right here at the track map, it's doing this here. And I'm like, yeah, okay, mate, I got you. And boom, boom, boom. And you go back out. So it's going to be a little bit different this year for you. And I'm excited, man. I
exactly
know
right.
you are. Look at that smile, boy. Let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
I am excited. I don't know. I just love riding my bike, so I'm just keen to get back on my bike, really.
I
But yeah,
love it. So what's the training been like this off season for you?
so we finished in November, so I had a few weeks off. I still went to the gym every day and everything. I actually went and raced motocross after, so yeah, all my mates raced motocross and they had their last round. So I just thought, oh, I'll just line up on the gate and see how we go. So I went and raced motocross with them, and then pretty much just been relaxing, riding my push bike around, and yeah, just
So
keeping on.
dude, talk to me about that motorcycle, a motocross weekend, dude. It's always exciting when you show up and your friends are racing. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a crack and I'm gonna beat my friends this weekend. And I don't even do this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That competitive, but to me, flat track and dirt bike riding obviously is one of the best ways you could train because it's the thing about dirt bike racing is the track conditions are constantly changing. It's not like that in road racing, right?
yeah,
So you're constantly changing everything every lap on how you ride, how you approach corners, blah, 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 blah. So that
yeah.
weekend going in, how much fun did you have? That's the main point is how much fun did Tom have?
Well, it wasn't as fast as I'm used to going, but I loved every second of it. I was like, well, coming up to it, they were like, "Oh, like you won't race, you won't do it," and then I was like, "No, I'm gonna actually race now." Now they've said it, so I got a bike because I didn't have a bike at the time because I just sold it. So my mate lent me a bike, and my other mate is a factory mechanic for a motocross team, so he did all the bike work. He got it. We put different ignition in it, all made it pretty fast. So I just lined up on the gate on Sunday night or Sunday morning and just went for it. It was pretty fun.
Bro, no practice, no nothing. Just let's line it up and go. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it, man. Yeah.
I finished work Saturday night, drove to the track, woke up on Sunday morning, and just went on the gate. It was pretty
Love it.
fun.
I guarantee it was, right? So how did you
Yeah.
do?
I didn't come last. I was about mid pack, so and I beat one of my mates that's been racing all year, so it was pretty good.
Do you ever
Yeah.
try to convince your mates to come on the tarmac?
I have, yeah. I'm gonna sort them out. I've got a super motard, so I'm gonna give them a go on that, and then see how they go. I
You
think they're
never
pretty
know.
keen on it.
Yeah, you never know. It's I feel like motocrossers when they get on a supermoto, they're pretty quick
Yeah,
right out the gate
they are.
because of the
Yeah, I
whole
had
slide and the control, and yeah, it's
a
gonna be
few of my
fun,
mates like that have already had a go on road race and come straight off their motocrosses and went, "This is funner than racing motocross," just because of the speed, and they were actually pretty fast as well.
I love it, man. I
So
love
yeah,
it. I'm a huge fan of the smaller bikes, right? Especially the 300s. It's a motorcycle that even professionals get on and still train on, and there is a reason for
yeah,
that because it teaches you so much about riding, right? Um,
yeah,
and I think it's good that you're going to approach next season. Obviously, coming off a good season, you got new people on your team. That's gonna Tom for you. It's gonna free your mind even more, right? Going
exactly
out
right.
there and
Yeah,
riding, so you could focus more on doing what you're doing, which is chasing them checkered flags and standing on that podium, boy. That's what it's
Exactly.
about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And of course, you got your push bike behind you, so I know you're going to be doing a lot of miles on that
Yeah.
thing. It was for yeah,
I
dude. Let's
definitely
go.
will be.
I love it. Do you take that thing with you to all the tracks with you when you go and ride the circuit or?
Sometimes I do, and I think next year or next season I'm going to take it to all of them, and obviously train on it while I'm on my Thursday bump in and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Love it,
should be
man.
pretty good.
Cycling is one of those things that you get into and it's you love it, you fall in love with it. It's something you'll always do for the rest of your life. Obviously, like ride too as well, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing like riding a bike, man. I love riding a bicycle.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Anything on wheels, I love.
It is.
Yeah.
It's adrenaline dump. It's scary out there on them streets, though. I don't know how it is in Australia, but out here, them US drivers with these things right here, boy, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I tell you, yeah, it's a little
It's
sketch.
it's probably just as bad here.
I
There's a few
guarantee it
country
is.
roads that are quiet. You won't see a car for hours, but there's a few that are pretty flat out all the time.
I guarantee it is. Oh man, so
Yeah.
dude, 2026, man. I'm gonna go on and say it, man. You're gonna wrap up the title next year and hopefully get a full paid ride in 2027, Tom.
Hopefully that's the plan. My
Hopefully
plan
in
actually is
Moto America.
2027. I want to come and do a Daytona. So in when are they?
Dude,
March, I think it is.
absolutely
Yeah.
beginning of March, man. It's
Yeah.
you go to obviously you're there. So you walk into Phillip Island, it has this certain magical feeling and energy and aura about it just because of the legendary racetrack it is and the people that's been there. Daytona is the same way. You go to Daytona and you walk in it and you feel this like it's the best track in America, right? That's where everybody wants
Yeah.
to come and race is Daytona, not Laguna Seca, not Texas, not VIR, not Road Atlanta, not Road America. It's Daytona. It is
Yeah.
it's bigger than you think it is. Of course, just like Phillip Island, right? You go to Phillip Island, I'm like, holy shit, this place is big. Daytona is super
Yeah.
huge, super fast. Um, Mate, let's go. Come on, dude. You got a free
Yeah.
play stay with me. We'll drive down to Daytona, bro. We'll have a great weekend, dude. Come on. Let's go. We'll make
Yeah.
this
Well,
happen.
I'm excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. It's yeah, Daytona's definitely a unique track, my friend, for sure.
Yeah.
It's
I just I just want to like get on the bank. I've been watching videos of it and just get on the bank and just pretty much tuck in and just hold it flat.
bro, and it's literally like this. It's
Yeah.
insane. You're like, are you kidding me right now? When you see it, right?
Yeah.
'Cause TV don't do any track justice in the world, but when you show up, you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this is
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, it's super fast. Yeah, it's a great track. Everybody that goes there loves it. I've never personally ridden on it. I want to. It's one of my bucket list tracks I want to go and yeah,
Yeah.
do a track day
Would be
on for
pretty fun.
sure. It's a mate, dude. So Danny Webb, my mate Danny Webb from the UK was out here. Gary Johnson, TT legend was out here. At
Yeah.
Azra in October when I went. They're out there preparing for the
Yep.
Daytona 200 in March. It's
For the big one. Yeah.
for the big one, brother, man. Yeah, it's a huge race, man. It's yeah, let's go, Tom. Come on, man. Get your plane ticket, bro. Let's go.
Yeah. That's all I need. Yeah.
Dude, literally, that's all you need. You show up, I'll feed you, dude. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to get something in the works then.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll talk about this off camera, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daytona, dude, legendary track. A lot of fun. I see all my friends'
Yeah.
face that come off there. It's like, man, I just want to throw my leg and go give it a
Yeah.
crack one time.
Give
Ride a
it a
lap.
go.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ride a lap. It's faster than you think it is too. A lot of the
Yeah.
corners are. Again, like it's all track knowledge, right? So, which is the main difference. But yeah, so one thing I did want to talk about with you is I mean, you got in the studio, we talked about friendships, aka sponsorship, Tom. So,
Sponsorship. Yeah.
being a privateer in racing right now, working your way up through the ranks, obviously, even if you make it, sponsorships is still a huge deal, right? So,
Yep.
for all the people that are listening, all the amateurs that are seeking sponsorships right now, walk us through what it's like for you, Tom, to get sponsorships.
So I'm lucky enough that I have a few that from the last couple of years that I've built that friendship with. They're pretty much part of the racing family, so they sort of just keep coming along. But to get up new ones, I drive around my town anyway. I jot down all these businesses that might be happy with it, and then I email them. Like, obviously, I go to work all day, and then I get home, I sit down, I get a list, I email them all, and then if they don't reply to my email, I walk into their business, I hand them a hard copy of my sponsorship resume, and then hopefully they want to build the friendship from there.
Yeah, or at least get a phone call back, right, or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
exactly right. Yeah,
sponsorships is obviously one of the biggest parts of the game that we play in motorcycle racing, because without it, we don't have the money. We can't show up to the races
yeah,
or get there, pay for gas
exactly
or
right.
airplane or whatever it is, right? So,
Yeah,
you know,
it's all money, isn't it? So,
and let's just be honest, money's fake anyway. I mean, you work hard all week,
yeah,
like me and you do. We get paid, and 95% of it's gone. I'm like, what do you mean? I got $40 left for the week, right? Like, what are you
yeah.
talking
that's
about?
pretty much that's pretty much me every week.
Yeah, but again, the whole friendship, seeking it. I had Joe Hillier on.
Yeah,
He's in Canada. He has a motocross team, Coastal Moto. A buddy of mine, Talon Hansen, he actually races for him motocross on a Triumph.
yep,
And he's one of his main things. He told me, he's like, dude, I do. That's what I do. Is I'm good at sponsorship, right? So I'm good at talking and good at syncing it. And I was like, well, how does one get started? Like, somebody getting into racing, they want to make that next step, but their parents only got 50 grand, but they need an extra 30 just to make it. Like,
yeah,
which is feasible, but how would somebody actually start? Like, sit down, come home from school or work and say, okay, I need to come up with a portfolio. I need to come up with all this stuff, but who do I start with? Who do I start with? Like, do I go down to my local grocery store? Do I go down to my local gas station? And Tom, what he told me was start at all the local businesses you do business with. You
yeah,
go in there and you talk to them because they already know you. You're there all the time. You're spending your money there, and just go there and present your case to them.
yep,
He's like, you'll find out that somebody in there, hopefully in the top of the food chain, is a
yeah,
huge motorcycle fan, right? They just don't know how to get into it, right? So start from there and then work your way up. It's good to be comfortable being uncomfortable in those situations. Nobody likes to ask for money. Let's just be real, right? It's
yeah,
it's such an odd
exactly
thing
right.
to do. It makes you nervous. You're cracking up in your voice. You're
Yeah,
almost kind of like not yourself because you feel like you got to put on this different persona to put more value on yourself. But really,
yeah,
you're just as valuable being who you are when you walk in that door. But it's the whole nerves and persona and saying, "Hey, mate, I could really use 25 grand this season. Please, and help me out a lot."
yeah,
Right? Um, yeah, it's very important in the game, right? That people that's how people make it, obviously. So I've
yeah.
never.
It's definitely hard because I honestly don't like asking people for money, but yeah,
I got to.
you need it to race. So, but yeah,
Good, man. Good. It's good to again, Tom, in your situation, not everybody's in your situation where they're fortunate enough to have people that you develop friendships that continually back you year after year, right?
yeah,
Which is a huge deal, right? It's that
yep,
comfortable feeling, knowing you're gonna have X, Y, and Z come in no matter what for the new season coming up,
yeah, exactly right.
which eases you up right here, right? But then
Yeah,
again, you go from well, let me ask you this. So the next category from 300 class where you're at now is obviously super sport, correct?
yep,
All
yep.
right.
In
So
Australia at the moment, it is super sport. Yeah.
what's the average cost difference between going from 300 to super sport?
So 300s I'm going to say roughly around 40 grand, and a 600, if you were going to do it properly, it'd be 80 to 100 grand. So what's that 40 grand difference average? So
Yeah, 40 to
yeah,
60,000
so that's like
right? So
yeah, that's like two seasons of a 300 into one season of a 600. So It's definitely a lot.
And that's where the friendships come in, right? And also
Exactly
with
right.
that is seeking new friendships because your other
Yeah.
friendships can only be like, look, this is all I can do, which is absolutely proper mega. Let's go, right? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ask more, but that plays a mental role on you going
Yeah.
into the new season. Like, what if I don't come up with the money? I'm not going racing,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? Or I
You
don't.
almost done
Maybe
13
I'm just going
already?
to a club racing, right?
You almost
Yeah.
Uh, uh, yeah. As soon as I get done, Bubba, did you just get out the shower?
done?
Man, you've been in the shower for like 40 minutes, homie.
Hey, I'm not.
I know. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you. So obviously, Rossi, he just turned 13. He's super excited about, of course, Christmas coming up. So it's
Yeah. As you would, as everyone is.
as
Yeah.
everybody is, right? I'm excited
Yeah.
too.
I originally wanted this one of my favorite games on VR is called Orion Drift. Just look it up on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, I don't want to explain it. It's too much. And you can and they just released their new plushie, and I wanted it, and it's $30. And you also get an in-game version of it, but the codes are not releasing until early February 2026. I know that's a month away, but I don't want to wait, and I want this game on VR. I want the $30 on VR, like to spend it, and I want to get this game called Elements Divided. It's like Avatar. It's $10, and I want the other 20 to either be on my favorite game right now, Rough Knots. You can catch pets like Pokemon and dragons and stuff. And the new Christmas bundle is $20. I'm either gonna buy that or gonna buy the $10 grab Christmas pack. Then I'm gonna save the 10.
I love it. So yeah, obviously everything he's talking about is video games, right?
Yeah.
He's got the Oculus, so he play the games he's talking about are on the Oculus.
It's better than
Yeah.
PS5 and Xbox and whatever
Yeah,
Nintendo.
so yeah, it's good stuff,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, after the podcast, we'll talk, homie.
but you.
I I, I did say yes,
All right, so make sure it's before 9, or you should totally let me. You should
bro. You
like.
just got to wait. When I get done, I run to the store because I gotta go to the store and get some lemons anyway.
All right,
All right, I love you.
love you.
High five, my dude.
Wait. All right, wait. Look,
You
look.
just wait, Tom.
You
You
ready?
just wait. Your day's
ready?
coming,
You
homie.
ready?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. Right here.
Right there. That's right. You already know. Nothing but love, homie. Yeah, your day's coming, bro. I'm telling your day's coming. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, video games. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super excited, man. He really wants this game that come out. I guess the updates. I don't know, Tom. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to friendships, right? So, you know, stepping up to the next category or and let me I can't even talk right now. Let me ask you this, Tom. In a 300 super sport, when you go out, are you putting on fresh tires every session you go out?
So so we do Friday practice. So Friday practice, I'll use an old set, maybe two sets, because it doesn't matter. And then come qualifying, two qualifyings, I'll have a brand new set on. Because 300s are only allowed two sets, so two rears or two fronts, or you can run three rears, one front. So I'll have a new set for qualifying one, a half used set for qualifying two, and after, and then that I run those for race one as well, and then I have a brand new set on for race two and three.
So it's
So
also a strategy.
yeah, because like the final round, I used my tire in qualifying one. I had cold tear the whole way down the side of it. So the next qualifying and race one, my tires were pretty much blown.
Cooked. Yeah, I was gonna say done.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. You're out there like, ooh, Yeah.
And it come third race, because I'd stuffed my second set as well. Third race, like I couldn't turn at all. I was just surviving pretty much.
But that type of race, when you're in that situation, you learn a lot because you're on tires
Exactly
that are
right.
cooked. You have absolutely no grip. When you go into corners, the front's always tucking, sliding,
Yeah.
right? You feel like I'm constantly, hey, I'm Mark Marquez today. Check this out, right?
Yeah.
But those skills you learn by doing that, the bike slide and moving around constantly, man, you build so much skills from riding a bike like that, especially on super worn tires.
Yeah.
Out here in Moto America, obviously the top people in the class is new tires every time they go out, so
Yeah.
and you guys are one tire rule too. You guys are on Pirellis, right?
Yeah, you can, some run Dunlop, some run Bridgestone, so we can pretty
Okay.
much run anything that is homologated in Australia.
I love it, man. I wish we did that in Moto America. We're strictly Dunlop.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
my teammate this year used Dunlops, and he was iffy on them, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Hey, it's black and it's round, and that's all that matters. Let's go, right? Especially you, Tom.
Exactly
You're like, I don't
right,
care.
yeah.
Hold on, let's go ripping. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's what motorcycle racing is about, is those two black round things. If you're not getting the best out of them, you're not going fast. You don't have the confidence
Exactly
to
right.
keep pushing,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, man, dude, I'm excited about. I keep thinking about your first ride on this 600, bro. That's what's going through my
Yeah.
mind, dude. I'm super pumped for you because I already know you get to get on it and just be like, this is absolutely in 2027 what I'm doing, 110%, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Hopefully.
good. Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer of speaking it out there and putting it in the universe. It's gonna happen, right? It's one of those things that it might not happen when Tom wants it to happen, but it's gonna happen when
Yeah,
you
it'll
least
happen
expect
eventually,
it.
yeah.
It's gonna happen, and it's gonna come in a way where it's gonna be huge for you, and you'll be like, I never in a million years would have dreamed this, right? Yeah, I might still have to
Yeah.
bring an extra $30,000, so I need to get on it right now and get more friendships to make this happen. Let's go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it, man. I told you this the first time me and you sat down. Whatever your visions, goals, and dreams are, dude, you will achieve those 10 times over time. 110%. Obviously we're friends, but I watch your social media and all that. Dude, you got the presence. You're good on social media. Dude, you're a handsome man, right? You got the energy. No, seriously, you got what it takes. That's what people in friendships are looking for. They're looking for that
Yeah.
all arounder, right? How they handle
Well, that's
social media, how they act
what I've
in
been
front of
working
people.
on, is
Yeah.
all my social medias through because I was like, I don't want to do too much social media because I don't want people to be like, oh, and then unfollow me. So I'm like trying to find a happy medium, but I think I've nearly found it.
Yeah, social media is one of those unfortunate things in a way, if I say that correctly, because when you think about it, though, honestly, it's like you put out a post, Tom. Let's say on Willie Wednesday. That's what we call here in America. Willie Wednesday. I
Yeah.
do 3 posts a day. Hey, in the morning time before I go to work at 5:30, whatever it is. Hey, this Willie is brought to you by the legend Troy Horfrost, right? And then midday Willie brought to you by the legend of blah blah blah, right? It literally takes 30 seconds, 45 seconds. But I find that it's all that arigatism, man. So the more you post, the more positive it is, the more outreach, and you become deeper of a slave to it, if I could say that correctly, right?
Yeah.
But in this day and age, it's not like it was in the golden day, because we didn't have that, right? We had cigarettes and beer money and all that, right? Everybody was rich back then. Well, we didn't have social media, but now it's such a presence in our sport, and it could get you a ride or you could lose a ride, even though if your teammate might be slower than you and might finish 4 positions behind you in the season, but he brings $20,000 more dollars and has got 10,000 more followers. Guess who's getting the seat?
Yeah.
Not you.
Exactly right. That's how
That's
how it works now, though. These days, it's a money game, as I like to call it. Obviously, you still have to be somewhat fast, but it does come down to money.
It does, and I'm pretty sure when I had you on, I talked about how important it is to have good people in your corner at all times, especially on the track again, to free your mind and let you focus on doing what you're doing. Have those absolute trust in people that are turning wrenches on your bike to where you're not like,
Yeah.
man, I hope my chain slack's right, or I hope
Yeah.
they tighten my axle nut right, like anything, my
Yeah.
pinch multiple, whatever it is. But the less Tom can worry about that, I feel like I've never been a professional racer, so I feel like in your situation, Tom, the more you are pre-set up for the previous year, for the next year, the more free you are in your mind, if that makes sense. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah. So I was sitting on, like, I finished work and I was chilling out and I was doing sponsorship stuff and I was like, I really need to get the ball rolling because I want to finish Christmas and straight into the season of training. I don't want to have to be worrying about, oh no, the round's in a month and I don't have any sponsors. Like, I want to just get it done now. It's done. And then I can just give it to, just let mum handle it all. And then I'm just focusing on riding pretty much.
Love it. Thanks, Mom. We love you. We love all the moms out there. This is for you for sure. Um, let, let, let me ask you this, Tom. Is that something you do like early into like 2026? Your two races into the season. Do you start seeking new friendships during that time period, or do you wait mid-season or closer to the end, or is it something that you just constantly do?
Pretty much. So last year I got a few mid-season, but they're pretty much, I like to get them ticked off straight away, and then if a few come through mid-season, I'm not going to complain. So
Facts, right?
yeah, if a few come mid-season, then I'm happy with anything.
But the better prepared, I guess, when I say prepared, the more you feel like you're ahead of the game for the next season, the more free you are in your mind to focus on the situation you're in now, right? And not worry about 4 months
Yeah.
from now, which is a huge
Yeah.
deal. I know that. Let me ask you this. I had to reset there real quick.
Yeah.
Are you guys responsible for crash damage?
Well, ours is just a family team, so if I crash the bike, I'll chip in as well, but it's everyone sort of. Me dad will chip in, everyone will chip in. It depends. Like, if I write the bike off, then obviously I'm buying a new bike. But if it's just foot pegs and bars and everything, we have that many spares that it sort of equals. It's sort of, oh righto, we broke a set of bars, we'll put a new set of bars on, and then in a few weeks' time, I'll buy a new set of bars anyway, just to put away in storage, just in case.
Yeah, it's again.
Most of the teams in Australia, I think it'd be the same in Moto America, that you're paying crash damage if you're on a team anyway. So
yeah, and that to me is like when I hear my friends say that, I think like, man, like how much of a restrictor plate does that put on your mental when you're out there racing? Because you know that, dude, if I bend this bike, I might not have $10,000 to replace all their crash damage, or $5,000 or $3,000 or whatever it is, right? So mentally, I'm thinking, man, that might hold some riders back from pushing it 110% every weekend, just because of that, right? So
yeah,
how do you mentally overcome that, right? Like how do you still mentally put that in the back and say, bend it or win it, baby, let's go, right?
Exactly right. Yeah. Well, I suppose if you have the budget, then you don't have to worry about it. But like some people, if they don't have the budget, I don't really think about it too much, because it's not a massive deal, because it's a family thing, so everyone sort of chips in and pays for it anyway. But if I was on a team, I feel like you'd have to overcome it. So, but yeah,
it's
definitely restrict a few people, I reckon.
Right? Yeah, it's just it's the same game, but it's also a different game in the way you approach it too. At that point, you know, and I don't guess I really realized that until I had a good mate of mine, Harry Cook, that races out there in BSB on, and
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, dude, we're responsible for paying for crash damage. I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, man, if I go out there and I bend the bike and God forbid it starts tumbling and I trash everything but the frame, I'm responsible for XYZ. And I was like, holy shit, dude, are you kidding me right now? He's like, yeah, dude, it's everybody deals with it in their own way and they push it back wherever it is that they put it in a little box in the corner or whatever it is. You find a way around it, but it's always there.
Yep.
It's always there, right? So yeah, man. Yeah, dude, big future for Tom Nicolson in 2026, man. I'm a 300 Super Sport champion right here. Legend. You guys see it right here, dude. Let's go, man. Yeah. I'm excited for you, man. I really am. I'm excited for our when we sit down next year at the beginning of the season and you're like, dude, I got 3 more friendships and dude, I tested that 600 and I'm 2/10 off the lap record already. And dude, 2027 is going to be amazing, right? Let's go. It's yeah, man. So you're on just to let everybody know you're on Pirellis. Are you racing Pirellis?
Yeah, Pirellis. Yeah, Pirellis. Yeah.
I was always a huge fan of Pirellis. Bridgestone to me had the best front tire I ever rode on.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it was like
that's what I've heard. Yeah, they've got a pretty good front.
Yeah. I felt like Dunlops they're super grippy too, but they're not as soft as Pirellis are.
Yeah.
I feel like with Pirelli when you're out there and you're really on it, just me in my personal experience, but shit, I ain't fast, right? I just feel like me and my feeling, it's like it's grip, and then when it's gone, it's just gone. It's like that's it. It's out. Where the Dunlops, you felt that progression of it going away. So you had sort of maybe a fair warning, so to speak, where you felt it kind of going away. So you adjusted where I felt like the Pirellis, when you're on it, you're just at pace or whatever your pace is. And then all of a sudden it just falls off and you're like, I can't push no more.
I know exactly what you're talking about because they pretty like, obviously, as I was saying before, how they just didn't turn good out of race 3. It was just like, good, and then I tipped into the corner and it just didn't turn. I was like, right, they're gone.
and it's suddenly, it's no warning or nothing. It's just okay, this is where we're at. So yeah, it's beautiful tires though, man. Pirelli's, like I said, as soon as you get on them the first race, you're just like, dude, this is the best thing I've ever ridden on in my entire life, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And then when she packs her shit up, she walks out the door. That's it. She's gone. You're like, okay, time for another SC0. Let's go.
Yeah, throw it in the bin.
Right, throw it in the bin. Let's go. Do you ever practice on old tires?
Yeah, I don't practice on new tires ever. It's always old tires. And I think I'm going to change that next season, though. I want to practice I want to buy a set for practice just so I can set my bike up on a new set instead of trying to set it up on a used one.
Do you feel like a bike setup's different on a pair of fresh tires? And as the tires changes, you feel like your bike setup could change to match the change in performance of tires?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
This is the trick, right? Like I feel like the faster you go, the stiffer your bike gets, so to speak, in easy layman terms. And then as the tire wears, that fast setup to achieve those super fast lap times to win as the tires wear off, that's where the game gets real, right? You feel like, man, I should change my setup. If I had 5 minutes to go in the pits real quick and change everything up, we'll be good to go, right? But again, that's why I'm real big into endurance racing, because you race a bike with one teammate or 2 other teammates, and the bike's not specifically set up for you, and you might be running Michelin's or whatever it is, and you got to learn to ride this machine that's not particularly set up for Tom and get the best out of it, right?
Yeah.
But it teaches you, again, so much about riding, and that transfers over to when you get on your Kawasaki 300 and just ripping it, just nothing like it. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. So, dude, Christmas is coming up, mate. What'd you ask Santa for? Listen, before you answer that, I asked for I got on Facebook the other day, and one of my dream bikes is the Crichton,
Yeah.
the rotary engine 700. Dude, they have one for sale. It's only, what was it, 185,000 pounds, whatever it is, 200,000 US dollars. So I said, Dear Santa, I have been a very good boy I've been a good boy the past 5 years, right? Like, you don't never have to bring me anything else ever again. Please bring me this Crichton. So
Yeah.
that's what I asked for. Whether I get a puzzle of one or a little plastic model, I don't know. I might just get a lump of coal with Crichton written on. I don't know, right? That's
Exactly right, yeah.
if I wake up, it's under the tree, then I'm good, right? You guys will know if
Yeah.
I get it. Trust me, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's not. We'll see.
Well, you
Anyway,
never know. Yeah.
that's the thing. You don't. So, yeah, man. What'd you ask Santa for?
Pretty much just pay for some racing. No,
That's
just
the
everything
friendship
to do-
you need right there, right? Dear
Exactly
Santa.
right, yeah. Just everything to do with motorbikes, really. New tires, new
Love it.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing like getting new stuff to put on your bike, man.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling in the world. You're like, yes, let's go. I love it. Yeah, it's man, again, 2025, man, it's here and it's gone. It's crazy. We got Leach up in here. What is up, Leach? He says, love my Pirellis. Yeah, they're making tires for sure.
Real.
Actually, on my RC51, I wanted to get, when I first got it, it had like 9-year-old tires on it because the guy never rode it. And
Yeah.
I wanted to set up the Pirellis, but they didn't have them, but they had the Dunlops in, and I got a hell of a deal on them. So I was like, I'm gonna roll with the Dunlops, right? Again, they're great tires. I love them.
Yeah.
But what people don't realize too is you could have, let's say Tom sets his bike up for the Pirellis, and then Tom says, you know what? I'm gonna try Bridgestones this weekend. Just by mounting those Bridgestones up to his bike, the whole geometry changed on the bike. Now he's got to completely set the bike up just for the Bridgestones because you set them side by side. One's going to be taller, one's going to be shorter, one's going to be more pointed, one's going to be more rounded, and that affects everything on a motorcycle, So it's
Exactly right.
people think, oh, I'll just throw Pirellis on, I'll lower my lap times by a second. No, you won't. It's just like the age of the mythicism of I got stock suspension, but if I bought that $3,000 Owens rear shock, I'm gonna cut my lap times by 2.5 seconds. No, you're not.
No. You gotta set
Absolutely
the whole
not.
thing. Yeah.
The whole thing, it changes completely everything, right? We got a good buddy of mine, Kenny Abbott, the Rain Man, checking in from Chicago, the Chi-Town, baby. What is up? Yeah, he's a good mate of mine. He's the one that actually invited me to do the commentating at Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
The As Racing Champions, which was absolutely proper mega weekend, man.
Yeah.
So
maybe he can find me a ride for the Daytona 200.
All right, dude. Listen, I would love to get you out here for the Daytona 200, man. It's honestly, dude, if you're serious about doing that, we need to start planning that for 2027 because most everything. I mean, March is 3 months away. Let's just be honest. January, February, March, right? So it's everything's pretty much already in the works. Everything's pretty much already happening. So, Kenny says back in the day, the difference between the Dunlop front tire and the Bridgestone front tire was 8mm. 8. Yeah, I mean that's
a lot.
That's and people think 8mm, man. That's like literally. Listen, that's a huge difference.
That's huge on the bike. Yeah.
Bro, it's like completely flipping it upside down. You're like, is this a motorcycle? What's going on with this? This ain't my bike. What are you doing? Yeah, it's insane. But a lot of people don't. I'm not gonna say a lot of people don't realize it. They just don't think of that when they change tires. Swap manufacturers of tires. So it does make a huge difference, man. And again, it's all on preferred rider feel anyway, right? Is what it is. And honestly, I think what it is, just to be honest with you, it's right here. It's exactly where it's at. It's right here, right? Because they're blacking around anyway, and they're all multi-compound. Let's just be honest, right? Hard in the middle, soft on the edges, and all that good stuff. But before we get off here, Tom, I do want to talk about me and you talked about this a little bit before about the rumor mill. I've been hearing about, dude, MotoGP not going back to Phillip Island, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, look, Kenny says 50 grand, I got a ride for you. Now,
Yeah.
Tom, listen, this gives us a goal
Yeah.
for 2027. This is where that friendships need to start. But again, we'll talk off camera about all of it. But dude, bro, there you go. There it is.
There it
But
is.
yeah, Phillip Island, man. The rumor mill I've been hearing is obviously because they don't want to upgrade the facilities, and it's a great,
Yep.
obviously top level racetrack. Every racer freaking falls in love with it. It's the greatest thing ever. But as far as easy access, the facilities, a fan standpoint, spectators when they show up, you really got to walk miles and miles to get anywhere. You can't really ride scooters around or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
It's a tough one. Like I'd love to see it stay. I'd hope if it left Phillip Island that it stays in Australia and they don't just sort of get rid of it, because I feel like as soon as it goes, I don't think it will come back. But yeah, it is pretty. I went to MotoGP this year for the first time ever. I'd never been, so I went and it was like standing the outside of Phillip Island. It's a long track to get around, and it's like some of my mates were sitting on the other side of the track, and I'm like, oh, I can't really be bothered walking over there. But yeah, and there's not many. There's a couple of grandstands, but you got to pay a fortune to go on the grandstand, and then if you're not on the grandstand, you're just standing next to the fence. But
And then I heard the food's super expensive.
yeah, it is. It's really expensive. It's like might be $30 for a burger, and then if you get a drink, it's fairly expensive.
It's a $50 meal, right? And you got to eat three of
Pretty
those at the day because Phillip Island's such a huge track. It's
Yeah.
always been one of my favorite tracks. Such a legend. Whoever will forget Andre Iannone coming down Lukey Heights, headbutting the Seagull, and what was that, 2015?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, legend, right? It's all the battles. Yeah, it's Phillip, and I mean, let's just be honest. The photos with the ocean in the backside.
Yeah. I can't get in like Phillip Island. I'd ride it every day if I could. I do have a love-hate relationship with it, but it's still the best track in Australia that we have anyway.
How far away from you from Phillip Island?
About 4 hours.
That ain't bad.
So yeah, Phillip Island is in my state where I live, but my closest ASBK track is in another state. He's in South Australia, so it's closer for me to go to South Australia than it is to go to Phillip Island, which would be my home track.
Do you ever go and train with Jack Miller?
No, he's from Queensland, so he's in Europe all the time. But yeah.
How awesome would that be?
It would be good. He's back here at the moment. He did a local flat track race I think it was last weekend actually. He won it, so yeah.
Legend.
He's a legend on every set of any bike that he touches, really.
Bro, I got a video of me at we was in Texas and Miller was with KTM, and dude, he's always it's one thing I love about Jack, dude. He's always smiling. He always stops, get a picture, and he'll have a genuine conversation with you, straight up, dude. Like,
Yep.
it don't matter. You talk about life, babies, freaking dirt bikes, Barbies, whatever it is, dude. He's down to talk, and he looks at you in the eyes and has a genuine conversation. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm standing there. Here comes Jack. He's walking through. I know he don't have a lot of time. So as he's walking through, I was like, everybody, it's Miller. I got it on video. I actually sent you the video. I said, it's Jack Miller. Viva Miller. And Jack turns around. He starts laughing. He's like, let's go. I was like, let's go, Jack Miller. And everybody's like, Miller.
Yeah.
I was like, woo, Viva Miller. Yeah, dude, it was awesome. You see his wife, Ruby. She starts laughing and smiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Miller's, he's always one of my
Great bloke, yeah.
Yeah, guys that I really root for and cheer for.
I'd love to see him stay in the MotoGP paddock for a few more years, but
I would love. Listen, I would love to see, of course, Miller stay in MotoGP, but dude, I want to see him in World Superbike, bro. I want to see him get out there and just murder it, dude. I think he would go out there and just do big things. I really do.
He would. He definitely would.
I feel like, how do I want to say this, man? I feel like it comes to a point in time for a rider, a racer, whether it's car racing, dirt bike racing, that I could stay in this class, but I'm probably never going to win a race. Or I can go over here and get in this class, and I could be a championship
Maybe.
contender.
Yeah.
What do I really want to do? Right. The
Yeah.
nostalgia is, of course, MotoGP because it's the cream of the crop. But is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really? Let's just be honest. Is it really the cream of the crop? Right? Like, yes, they have the prototype motorcycles. But is it really any better than BSB? Is it really any better than Moto America? Is it really any better than AMK?
This might be like, I don't know, controversial, but I'd honestly rather watch BSB and Moto America than MotoGP.
Me too. It's not controversial at all.
Yeah, if I watch it on the TV, I watch Moto 3, Moto 2, and then I turn it off. I don't watch MotoGP.
No, because you already know who's going to win. It's Marquez. Yeah. Just be honest.
And I don't.
Right?
I feel like it's all buttons on the bars. It's not like twisted on the throttle. It's just like, oh, right, I'll come into the corner and press the button, and it'll just drive itself through there.
I feel like the technology and all that's just gotten, I get it. Where technology thriving and everything's happening.
Yeah.
But, you hear Jack Miller and Stoner, and they're like, dude, turn all that shit off and just let me ride the bike.
Yeah.
Right? Just let me ride the bike. But yeah, I mean, that's why I say, is it really any better? No, dude, BSBs. Wait, did you watch from the Super Sport, the Super Stock, everything in BSB? You're on the edge of the seat going, holy shit, are you kidding me right now? Let's go, right? It's like Moto 3 all over again.
Exactly right.
Moto America is, basically the same way. World Superbike, of course. Top Rack now is going to MotoGP, so of course I'm gonna watch it because Top Rack's gonna be there. It's the new exciting thing going on.
Yeah.
Johnny Ray just retired from World Superbike, but now he's a test rider for Honda, and he's actually doing 3 wild card races next year, which to me it's a full circle journey, right? Started off with Honda, now he's a test rider doing. So yeah,
probably be the best test rider to have, probably.
I think so, right? That and Danny Perdosa, right? Like,
yeah,
man. And then I hear, what else rumor mill have I heard here lately? KTM might not be in MotoGP. That CF Moto is going to buy out the team and take over Tech 3 or something, right? I've been hearing a lot of rumors about that. Of course, I seen the writing on the wall for a couple years ago, especially being within the crisis and then the Talent Cup here in Moto America, and then the CEO fired himself from the company of Kramer and that whole thing, and then all the rumor mills of MotoGP and the lawsuits. It's like,
bro, it's been pretty KTM.
Yeah, and now I heard the latest rumor mill is Baby Jeebus, aka Pedro Acosta. He wants out of KTM. Like, he's trying to go to Ducati like next year. Like, he wants out. Do you blame him?
I reckon if he went on a Ducati, he'd be pretty. If I was going to watch MotoGP, I'd be watching him. One of them, him anyway. But yeah, I reckon he's a pretty good rider.
I never forget when he was in Moto 3 and he started his first race from pit lane and won the race. I was like, dude, who is this Pedro Acosta kid? Like, I'm fanboying hard right now. I'm like, dude, baby, let's go, right? Yeah, so he's been, and another thing I heard too is obviously King of the Baggers is going to be in MotoGP. That's going to be huge. And then I heard that on top of that, they weren't going to televise Moto 3 or Moto 2 anymore. Like, I feel like if that really happens, like, what a shame.
They'll lose a lot of people, I reckon.
Bro, that's the whole reason why I watch is the future legends of sport, like you, Tom, right? I would, bro, like, we wouldn't even know who none of these people are.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't show them in Moto 3, right? And then we follow them to Moto 2 and then obviously MotoGP or World Tour or wherever they go. I feel like if you cut that out, you said it the best. You're gonna lose a lot
of people, that's for sure.
What do you think about the baggers coming?
If they're like if they're like Moto America ones, they'll be unreal. But if they're more of like a prototype MotoGP bike, I probably wouldn't watch them, to be honest.
Bagger race, man, when you watch it in real life, you're like, dude, they fly, and it's so much fun to watch. Would you ever want to race a bagger?
I would. I definitely wouldn't just jump on one and race it, but I would love to race one. Yeah,
it'd be a lot of fun, right? I got several buddies that do it, but yeah, it's when you sit on one. A buddy of mine let me sit on his. Big shout out to Kyle Ornsog. I was sitting on this thing, Tom, and you're like, bro, this thing
Yeah.
is huge. Are you kidding me right now? But you know what I'm waiting on? And this is the day I've dreamed about this since we started bagger racing. Dude, somebody needs to come up with a thing where they got cold beers or just beers in general in the bags. When they pull up to the podium, they're opening them up and just slinging them out in the crowd, right? Like, this is America.
It,
This is
it
what we
would be good
need.
to see. Yeah.
Right. Let's go, people. We need to make that happen in MotoGP. We need baggers to have instead of the t-shirt guns where they shoot them out in
Cannons,
the crowd. Yeah, have the little beer cannons in the saddlebags. They open up,
Yeah.
hit a button, and it just pops out beers out in the crowd. It'd be
Yeah.
the idea, right? Let's go.
Would be good.
Yeah, I feel like we're in this time period where our sport's changing.
Yeah.
Changing of the guard, and what a time period to be alive to watch it all unfold, right?
Yeah.
Whether
Hopefully
we-
changes for the good.
Yeah, I mean, we're not obviously going to agree on everything, and some things are going to be really, yeah, let's go, right? Yeah, exciting year for 2026. But
Yeah.
the most exciting, man, is to see you out there and wrap up this championship in 2026. Tom, let's go.
That's the plan. That's the goal. So yeah,
I love it, man.
that
I
is
love it.
definitely the goal.
Well, you will do it. Well, listen, man, this has been a lot of fun. We're an hour into this podcast, man. I know it's
Yeah.
actually, what is it, Thursday? So it's Friday there, right? For you. It's funny because, dude, when I scheduled this podcast, like the last time I did it, I put down on your day, not my day. I did it the opposite. So I'm looking at it. When
Yeah.
you sent me the message, I was like, is that today or tomorrow? I go back through, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's tonight. So I come home, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I got this podcast I gotta do. I got this stuff I gotta do real quick. She's like, well, you better get
Yeah.
on it. I was like, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Hilarious. But yeah, Tom, listen, this has been a lot of fun. Just down with me for a minute. Once I end this, I'm gonna obviously let you end the podcast by giving all your shout outs. One question I did have for you last time, is there any merch you have in the works coming out?
There will be. They are coming out. Yeah, there will be.
I love it. And Christmas is right around the corner. Hopefully they'll be dropping before then.
Probably not before then, but after then for sure. Yeah.
There you go. Buy yourself a New Year's present, right? Start off
Exactly right.
2026 with some Tom Nicolson merch, man. Why better way to start the new year? Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, first thing I want to say, man, is thank you so much to everybody that watches this podcast, that hits that like and that subscribe. If you had not had a chance, please go and do it. It does help me out a whole lot, man. I love each and every single one of you guys and girls out there, because it wasn't for people like my good mate Tom and Matthew Chapin and, man, all my friends that sit down with me on this podcast. It's nothing but love, because I would not be sitting here having these conversations without all of you. So thank you so much. It's an absolute honor. I mean it. I say it all the time because I truly mean it. I love every single one of you, man. I get emotional a lot of times when I start to get emotional. I stutter some. That's how you kind of know. So yeah, dude, it's just been anyway, an honor. Thank you so much. You guys know where to find me. But anyway, Tom, tell everybody where they can find you at, and especially a lot of people in Australia listen to this podcast. So all your friends out there, even new fans that you're going to acquire by people listening to this, tell them where they can find you at, the next track you're going to be at, so they can come up and get that picture and that autograph, and hopefully that hat and that shirt you might have available then. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Exactly right. So you can find me on Instagram, tommy.nicholson, and on Facebook it is Tom Nicholson Racing at 67. And I'll be at the first round of World Superbikes in February.
There you go. You have, dude. One question for you. Are you friends with my good mate Luke Power?
Yes.
Let's go. Luke's my boy. Yeah, let's go. Pumped for Luke too, man. He's got a big season coming up. So, Luke, I know you listen to this, mate. I miss you. It's been a while since we chatted. Let's definitely catch up soon. But yeah, anyway, on that note, me and Tom are out of here. I hope you guys have a proper mega weekend. Tom, I hope you have a proper mega weekend too, obviously. And yeah, go out there and go get them friendships so we can be at Daytona in 2027, my friend.
Exactly right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, it's an honor. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Tom's coming back on in 2026 and right before the season starts. And you guys don't want to miss that one. Anyway, on that note, we are out of here. All right, hang on one second, Tom.
Calling all two-wheel enthusiasts, get ready to rev up your earbuds with Pin the Gas Podcast, the ultimate motorcycle racing podcast, hosted by Chris Simcoe, one of our very own excellent leaders here in Roanoke, Virginia. With expert analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive writer interviews, Pin the Gas Podcast delivers the adrenaline rush of the racetrack straight to your ears. Whether you're a diehard fan or a curious newcomer, you'll gain insights that will transform how you watch and understand motorcycle racing. On your favorite podcast app, join Simcoe as he takes you on a high-speed journey through the world of motorcycle racing. Pin the Gas Podcast.
Right.